are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live. Yes, we are on today. I am super late, but we are here. And we are here to do a live reaction to the movie Malignant. Now, as usual, for all my new viewers, I come in, I explain the first details of the movie that I've watched, and then we watch the ending from there. So, what has happened? This movie is rather bizarre and rather strange. So far we have what appears to be the victim and the monster at the same time. What I'm learning, what it looks like to me. So we have this young lady named Madison, who at the beginning of the movie is pregnant. Well, actually at the very beginning of the movie, you see a scene in some type of like psych ward or some type of hospital, mental hospital. A patient goes crazy. From what we see, the patient looks deformed, but has the strength, obviously, of 8 men and is able to kill like 6 people of the staff. The doctor go to talking about we have to cut the cancer out, all that. Fast forward to present day, you have the lady Madison. She's pregnant with a little girl. She got an abusive husband who gets murdered in their home. It appears someone broke in the home, murdered the husband, and assaulted her, Madison. As the movie progresses, Madison reveals that she can see some type of killer murdering people. Now, the people that's getting murdered just so happens to be the doctors from that hospital scene at the beginning of the movie. Now, why are the doctors getting knocked off? Well, from what I just saw, the twist of the movie is that Madison used to have a conjoined twin on her. And the conjoined twin didn't develop all the way, so it was a boy and he was deformed, and the original parents named him Gabriel, but they sent him off to this hospital because Gabriel was evil and used, well, her name not Madison, her name is Emily, used Emily's body to do bad things. Well, when we saw the doctor say we have to cut the cancer out, they separated the conjoined twins, but I'm assuming that she can still kind of tap into that side of her twin. So she blanks out, of course, and goes and commits these murders against these staff of the hospitals that actually killed her twin brother unknowingly to her. So she actually lives 2 lives in the same body. One happens to be a serial killer. The other one is her, who is pretty innocent. And she can't carry a child to term because that was her 3rd child that she lost. And that's because of the twin DNA in her. So, strange movie, very weird. Probably the weirdest movie that I've seen this year. Y'all know this is not my usual genre, but it's the only popular movie that came out this week that's available. You can go stream it on HBO Max. Let's get into this ending, y'all. Is the girl gonna figure out that she her brother? That's all I want to know. Oh, and we got the cops, the usual cops. Why do they always play cop characters where one is some bitter, smart ass, go hard cop? One second. Hold on, y'all, because I got to take care of my cat. One moment. Thank you for holding. Back to the commentary. They got the cop, and then it's the other cop that if it's a guy, for instance, the guy and the girl, the lady is black. She's some hard ass, bitter, smart ass, definitely don't want to be a cop. Seem like she tired of her job, you know what I mean? And then you got this cop who is very involved in his job. He's a good cop, you know, good cop, bad cop thing. You know, why they always do that? Anyway, back to the movie. And the thing is that's so bad about her is she's one person with two separate minds living in two separate realities, but she can only see things from her reality. She can't see things from her dead twin's reality. So that's the whole like horrific thing of it. Whole Heckle and Jive type thing. But just imagine that, I mean, is it Heckle and Jive? No, Heckle and Hyde. Jekyll and Hyde. Oh my goodness, Jekyll and Hyde. But, you know, it's like, of course, everything is looked for as the innocent side. Now, I did read a review, and I will say that reviewer was on point because the killer voice does sound like Venom. Tom Hardy's Venom. I'm just saying. And if you pay attention, it seems like the music is some like Friday the 13th type music. Whenever like the killer about to come around, now what's weird is it shows it shows what appears to be Madison, I think, kidnapped. Or some lady, the lady. That's the lady from the museum. Oh, she kidnapped the lady from the museum and called her Emily. All right. Well, good thing she survived and got away. She fell through the roof and landed on the floor just as they was coming in with the cops, Madison and her sister. Because they just started to fall for the fact that it might be an actual separate Gabriel out there because of the fact that before they separated the twins, her twin could talk through electronic devices some way, somehow. So this phone, her iPhone rung unknown name. They answered the phone and the voice came through. But see, I think that's all through the fact that she can do both of that with her brain. You see what I'm saying? Like, she just don't know it.
This is what he kills with. It's the rest of the missing trophy, fashioned into a weapon. I told you from day one.
Oh, girl. Get over it.
You got the murder weapon, the coat, the gloves, and Jeffrey Dahmer's workshop in your attic. It's over, Madison. Gabriel, he got into my house. He's done it before. Enough with the boogeyman story. Please, you've ever seen him. You know that it's not me.
Who is the woman, Madison?
I don't know. Gabriel was to suck her into my house. Let me tell you what I think. You were sick in the head when you were young. Those doctors helped you. You worked for a while.
This movie from beginning to end length is 1 hour and 51 minutes to end credits.
Stop lying to us. I'm telling the fucking truth.
See, she got mad and the lights went out. So I'm telling you, she don't know. She knows. In her head, okay, so her husband attacked her in the beginning of the movie and shoved her head in the wall, and she had a head injury. Well, that ignited the whole identity crisis thing there, for real, for real. Because now every time she does something in her brother's form, like now, she bleeds from the back of her head, which is actually where they were conjoined at.
Who am I talking to?
You know who I am. You found me.
I didn't find you soon enough.
But you found my things. I want them back.
Why was this stuff in her attic? You're trying to incriminate her?
Don't bitch didn't even know I was nesting in her home.
Is all this personal?
If my blade had punched a hole in your face last night, would that have been personal?
Who are you, Gabriel?
Oh, I thought she had already told you. I'm a figment of her imagination.
Exactly. That's why she's so quiet right now. Hello. Just not in her form.
So you said that's why we never throw anything out. You never know when something would come in here.
Yes, we have an Emily May. She was remanded to her care by the Simeon Research Hospital. This year they've been shuttered since the 90s.
So it's just been sitting there empty?
I don't know. That was before my time.
Well,
Lord, they locked this lady up in a cell with some women. Lord.
today was. Peace of mind, knowing we'll provide the best medical care. Told me that she died while giving birth. Fuck numbers. Now we're just going to need you and your mother to sign some
What? Wait. Did I miss something?
How much did I go?
I missed something.
She's decided to entrust her children to our care. This could be a phenomenal opportunity to further our research. Now, you sure you want to do this? It's okay. There's no judgment here.
So the lady in the hospital is
She's in a coma, detective. It's in God's hands.
their mother?
You were right about the underground. Jane Doe was a tour guide down there, employee of the month.
Serena Mann. This is Madison's birth mother.
Okay, that makes sense. So she kidnapped her mother. Okay.
Emily, are you okay? Are you scared? Don't be. You won't wake up, I promise. I've given him a heavy sedative. Probably why you're not feeling sleepy too. He just wanted a private moment with you without Gabriel listening in. You've noticed in recent weeks, you've become more aggressive. Can you tell us why?
Been telling you to do things. I have evidence. To hurt people.
Is that why you attacked Bobby Fay? But Bobby's twice your size.
Gabriel makes them strong. He told me to kill Bob.
He actually said those words.
Sometimes he speaks words. And other times the words are in my head. And
Okay, so
then they aren't really words anymore. Emily. And I knew what he wanted me to do. He's the devil.
mm.
I'm going to wake him up. Why don't you come around after left it? Gabriel is an extreme version of a cancer. Tumor consisting of tissues, hair, teeth, muscles, bones, but more specifically in this case, it's a parasitic twin.
Oh, it's a parasitic twin? Ugh.
One twin is dominant while the other is underdeveloped. It's not considered conjoined because the underdeveloped twin is dependent on the body of the other, like a parasite. Gabriel feeds.
Oh, I thought it was a conjoined twin. Ugh.
Get lost on the way to the country club.
That looked worse than the guy from Goonies. They need to stop that. And they put her in a jail cell?
breaking the cycle. But I'm willing to play nice for a price. What you got?
Her adoptive mom, she's just not finding out about all this. She never knew. She just thought Gabriel was an imaginary friend of hers. She never knew that it was, you know, a parasitic twin on her back like that. Oh, Lord, they beating the crap out of her. And she not... That's some horrible makeup. Why are they trying electroshock therapy on this girl like this? No.
What the fuck?
Ew.
Because they literally share the same brain, I think he's able to trick her mind and make her think she's living her life as usual, essentially placing her in a mental prison, when in reality, Gabriel has hijacked her body and is using it himself.
So she killed all them people, of course.
It's time to cut out cancer. Gabriel's parasitic nature has increased significantly as he's now siphoning more fluids and nutrients, resulting in severe weight loss. So Dr. Fields, Dr. Gregory and myself have concluded...
Do they have to show the surgery?
...is to excise the teratoma.
Goodness.
Gabriel is conjoined at the brain. So full removal could kill Emily or result in permanent brain damage. The course of action would be to remove what we can and suppress the rest into her skull.
Oh.
Let's close her up.
Ooh. Why does it have to be gory? Why? That part doesn't make any sense. But so the tumor has grown back teeth and eyes and everything in the back of her head. And she moves backwards. Ugh. That's pretty disgusting. I knew she was gonna kill all these women in the prison cell. I knew it. And no guard has came to see why they doing all this screaming. County jail for you. What? All them bullets, and they mean to tell me this thing is still human, okay? That's never been disputed in the movie, that she and he is still sharing a body that's human, but she can evade a whole police station shooting at her. She can matrix throughout it. This is the most craziest movie I've watched in this year. Oh my goodness. The National Guard. She really. This don't make no sense. Really? Really?
The mother. She's going for her.
Now let you by, unless Detective Shaw is here with...
Okay.
And she killed her sister?
Please forgive me. That I should have loved you. Come back.
Shoot it in the head. No. Oh. So you wanted to be the one to kill her?
Madison, he killed your babies. He was the cause of your miscarriages. He was bleeding off of your fetuses to build himself back up.
Uh-huh.
Please come back.
Goodbye, sis.
Oh, damn.
Not possible! Did you forget? We share the same brain. I didn't ask to be tethered to you.
Now
You don't deserve
she has the mental capacity to defeat.
better than you.
Not anymore. You don't get to control me. Ever again. It's all
Ay, ay, ay. What?
my mind,
Wait,
my
what?
body, my everything.
What?
Live in a world that I create.
So to kill the killer that is in her mind and also her parasitic twin was to simply
But next time,
talk herself out of it. Therapy. And now it's in mental jail. It's in a mental block. And now her brain just go back in and her skull just close up. But in theory, all this time, it's really just been her. I'm just saying. Can we just say intensity to the movie intensity to the highest level ever? Like, you thought intensity had the craziest twist?
it was always my body.
This got that movie beat.
And so
Mm-hmm.
am I.
Oh, now she a superhero? Now she should be shot. Because either way, it was her that in that body that got shot twice in the stomach. I'm just saying.
I yearned for a blood connection with someone. Yet in the end, it was right in front of me all along. Blood or not, you will always be my sister.
So So is she gonna die and go to jail or what? I mean, what? She just gonna get away with all this? I'm just saying. Nothing's gonna happen to this lady. And she killed numerous people in this movie. This woman has a coming to Jesus moment at the end. And that's it? Oh, hell no. Oh. I don't care who made this movie. I don't care who wrote this movie. Because I was about to ask my famous question of, who wrote this? It don't even matter. This has been the weirdest movie of 2021. If you want to watch it at your own discretion, HBO Max, go right ahead, click the play button. Don't say I didn't try to warn you with my reaction here live that lets you know this movie ended on some straight up bullshit. Okay, it did. I mean, it just didn't make no sense. And now see, from my out view of it, also it left me with a lot of questions. I mean, yes, she had this whole split personality due to sharing a brain with a tumorous twin, because that's all it was a tumor physically on her that shaped a personality. There you go. You know, through her being fully formed. And in her head, she could hear him talk. And in her head, she controlled the electrical waves around her. And so it was gay. But all the time, it was really her. It was really her. That's just what don't make no sense. If the police guy really got harmed, why didn't this woman really get shot? But now she magically not shot? She reversed time. I mean, don't get me wrong now, I will say this. James Wan utilized all of his experience because the choreograph of the scene in the police station was badass. That was badass. I don't know who acted that scene out, but they did an awesome job. I will tell you, the cinematography in that right there was great. Okay? The twist, which is jaw-dropping, is good, but you did see it coming. Due to the fact if you just pay attention, you know, we're gonna do this. I mean, you knew it was her, you know, at some point, like maybe 45 minutes into the movie, you figured out that it was her sharing a body with whatever personality this tumor, you know, developed. And it was whack. It was whack. I mean, yes, to find out that the tour guide was her mom and, you know, she gave up the baby and all that stuff, and crazy, just crazy. But I guess that's what they was going for. Shock factor, gore factor, and just straight up bizarre. That had to be the goal. Write the most bizarre thriller movie you could ever write, and let's make it happen. And that, my friend, over probably a good old bottle of some alcohol and a good dinner, we got Malignant. There you go. So, and I could see that. I could see somebody kept drinking and saying, what if somebody had a tumor that was malignant, right? But it had actually got so bad to where it grew a face and teeth and a skeletal frame, and it started thinking, and it was a serial killer. Okay, that's it. I'm done. I'm out of here. You heard it from me. This is my reaction. This movie can be compared to a lot. The Hand. It can be compared to Idle Hands. It can be compared to a lot of things when it comes to that. I feel like that has been made before about a tumor in somebody that really was cancerous. I think it was a movie too called The Monster Within Me or something, an old movie where at the end the guy transforms into what was living inside of his brain because he kept having these massive headaches and killing people and he did kill a couple of people, but he was harming people, but yet he had this woman that he was truly in love with, and then he just couldn't take it no more. His head split open, and come to find out it was a whole nother like thing living inside of him that was making him this monster. Yeah, that movie. I'm gonna try to find out what that movie was called, because it's an old movie. I saw it when I was a young girl. I'm off of here. I'm not gonna ramble too much. Like I said, my rating. To be honest, the fact that it was so strange, I will be honest, I would have to give it a solid 7.5 just because it was that weird. Okay? Go check it out. And it's not scary. It's just very suspenseful. So if, you can't stand that intense and that suspense, then yeah, you'll be like, oh, but it's really more of that than anything. It's not, and it has its gory moments and horror moments, but nothing that's like off the wall, nothing too crazy, you know what I mean? Like Saw, nothing, even though it comes from those writers and producers, nothing like that, okay? So go check it out if you want to. HBO Max, y'all. I'm up off of here. Make sure you hit that thumbs up to support the channel on this live, please. And I will see you guys on the next movie night. Peace. Have a good night, you guys.